Hi everyone, my name is Savannah, and this is my Declare It and Share It presentation for building my happy future one goal at a time. What I learned over the course of the semester and some of my breakdowns, breakthroughs, and discoveries in connection to course material include toxic positivity exists. Most times I'm not in the present moment. Social connections is something I strongly value. I spend a lot of time distracted on social media, TV, or my phone, and that's probably why I'm not always in the present moment. I need to strive for flow and achieve superflow, and I am an overthinker. All of these breakthroughs and discoveries led me to two areas of happiness, living in the present and finding flow as the areas I want to further develop in my life. What some of the research has to say about the areas I chose for my happiness plan of action is to strive for superflow from Chapter 7 of The How of Happiness. Lubomirski recommends one way to increase flow experiences is by flowing in conversation. To do this, I have to give my attention to and truly focus on the speaker, learn more about them, such as figuring out what's on their mind, what emotions they're experiencing, and just learn something new to help me find that flow. Lubomirski also recommends smart leisure to increase flow experiences and live in the present moment because many of us believe our free time or leisure time is precious, yet most of us don't really spend it doing activities that have us truly concentrating, using our minds, or exercising our skills. Research Lubomirski shared in Chapter 4 of The How of Happiness also explains that practicing gratitude will give the opportunity to step outside of my life and reflect. Expressing gratitude, whether it's directly to someone or writing, will involve a focus on being in the present moment and appreciating my life where it is today and what has made it so. The specific activities and actual steps that I've taken so far throughout this course that have connected to my goals include writing a gratitude and a forgiveness letter, which really helped me reflect on myself, track my mood and how I spent my time throughout the day for a week. Both of those weeks really helped me realize what makes me feel the way I feel and how much of my time I'm really doing something that truly makes me feel fulfilled. And also the weekly journals that had us reflecting on our intentional activities really helped me learn more of the importance of reflection and finding out where I want to develop in my happiness journey. The specific activities and actionable steps that I will take going forward are practicing smart leisure by putting my phone down during meals, breaks from school or work, and hanging out with friends for the next week. I'm going to also set time limits on my social media usage because during my time tracking activity, I realized that I spent way too much time on there. I also want to find flow by choosing one creative or mentally stimulating activity to do at least 3 times a week for about 30 minutes. I want to practice expressing gratitude and start journaling more. I want to try to journal daily, but if not daily, at least every other day until I get better at this habit. These are connected to my discoveries from my Create My Happy Future Part 1 because in my Happy Future Part 1, I defined happiness as feeling good in life, feeling understood, and having the time to enjoy things out of that line with my values and purpose. The big thing here is time is my main focus for my actionable goals for my Happy Future Part 2 and is something that I've defined before for my happiness. Also, my personal vision for my Happy Future Part 1 is to live a life where I'm continuously growing, using purpose or meaning to make a difference while staying true to myself, doing what I love, and not letting others' opinions control me. This relates to trying to find flow and using my skills to grow knowledge and do something that I truly love. Also, my mission is to stay true to myself and treat myself and anyone I encounter with kindness and compassion, which relates to practicing gratitude. Surprisingly, one of my goals for my Happy Future Part 1 was limiting my screen time to help stop comparing myself to others on social media and focus on my life and mental health, which is something I kind of already knew I wanted to work on. But after doing these intentional activities and finding my discoveries and breakthroughs, I realized that this is something I need to work on. This is my Happy Future Part 1 vision board. A couple of the things that I put on here do relate to the new current goals I've set for myself in my Happy Future Part 2, like being present over perfect, living with purpose, reflect, learn, grow, and kindness and compassion. So, going forward, how I will move towards creating my happy future and inspiring others is by putting my phone down and really being present with the people around me because quality time is everything. I'm also going to do more things that make me feel fulfilled, focused, and happy. I want to do random acts of kindness for others and be honest about how I feel and talk more openly about my goals so that maybe that helps someone else feel inspired. Actively listen to others and give them my full attention will help me find flow and maybe help them as well. Give compliments and share messages of gratitude to my loved ones and journal and self-reflect more. I know by holding myself accountable, I'll be able to further develop my areas of happiness, create my happy future, and inspire others to do the same. Thank you.